Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. If nothing in the reading resonates for you, please check your other placements. You may find a message within those. As always, if you do like the message, please like and subscribe. Okay, so this is a finance reading for the collective of Taurus. Now, this is just like I say, it's a collective reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. Now, I'm not a qualified financial advisor, so this is just a message your spirit would like to convey with regards to any situation that the Taurus collective may find themselves in with regards to their current finances. So let's get into it. Spirit, can we please get some cards for Taurus with regards to their current financial situation? Okay, so we've got a few jumping out to start with. Okay, so your overall energy, that was pretty quick, is the Ace of Swords. Now that is in the reverse. Okay, so that is your overall energy at the moment with regards to what you've been doing with regards to your finances. So currently, you feel like you're not really having much success where money might be concerned. Maybe you've had people in your energies that haven't really helped with that. So maybe people, you might have people around you that encourage you to save, encourage you to spend your money. Possibly people that don't really help you budget or anything like that. You might even have, partnerships or that aren't particularly friendly where it comes to finances. Maybe you end up spending all your money with regards to everything. It could also be that you've got, maybe you've got a job that's not particularly lucrative. But yeah, it's just that, so you just feel a little bit out of sorts where you, with regards to money, you don't feel like anything's been successful. You just feel like it's just coming in, going straight out kind of thing. You're not really getting much, you've not really got much money or a grasp of your finances at the moment. Now in your current position, so at this absolute point in time, so just bear in mind that is your overall energy. So at this complete moment in time, you've got the Five of Wands in your current energy. So that Five of Wands is suggesting that you do need, or that you are starting to try and manage your funds. So maybe potentially you've been trying and not really succeeding because of people in your energies. It could be that you might have grown up with parents that didn't really teach you the value of money or how to save potentially, and now you're trying to get on top of it. So where you may have felt like it wasn't really going anywhere, you're not really having any success with getting what you want or what you need. You're trying to rectify that at the moment. So let's get some clarifiers on that Five of Wands. So we've got Five of Swords. That's popped out to clarify that. Can get one more clarifier, please, Spirit. Thank you. And we've got the Nine of Swords as well, and that one's popped out in the reverse for you. So they're clarifying that Five of Wands. Now that was the Five of Swords is suggesting that you are trying your hardest not to let other influence any kind of overspending. So here, where you've got them in your overall energy, or you've had them in your energy in the past, potentially, you're trying to not let that continue. And that Nine of Swords then is you're dwelling on your losses a little bit. You are trying to make sure that your finances do improve, but you are dwelling potentially on money that you may have lost, possibly because of people that have influenced you into spending it. Maybe you've had some friends that have convinced you to go, I don't know, Vegas or some casinos and do some gambling, and you've just, they've encouraged you to bet, and you've ended up losing some money. Maybe you've been convinced to spend your money on a particular type of car and then you found out it's a load of rubbish. Could be anything. But yeah, so it's suggesting that, you know, people may have influenced you into spending money previously, and you are looking at some of that spending as being complete financial losses. So you are trying to rectify that and manage your money at the moment. Now, currently in your blockages, we have got a 10 of Cups as your current blockage with regards to finances. So that 10 of Cups is suggesting that you're very aware that you like to spend on other people because it makes them feel good. So whether it's that's why they're trying to influence you into spending, maybe they want you to spend on them because it makes them feel good, so they're constantly trying to get you to spend your money, or whether it's, you know, you are enjoying spending it on them because you think it makes them feel good. I mean, let's face it, sometimes to buy people, you know, the odd gift is nice, but constantly having to spend your money on somebody to make them feel good isn't necessarily the right way around to do it, because you don't need to buy things or to spend money for happiness. It doesn't work that way. Yes, it can make people happy, but it's only short-lived, you know. So right, we've got the 7 of Pentacles come out in the reverse to clarify that. Let's get one more card, please, Spirit, to clarify that 10 of Cups. But yeah, so not everything is, you know, not everything should be you buying things for people to make them happy and feel good. We've also got the Devil, and we've got the High Priestess coming out in the reverse as well. So that 7 of Pentacles then is you might rush into a few decisions. So part of your blockage is that you need to slow down when you're making decisions. So potentially you might have people influencing you into try and push you through to get a decision in their favor as quick as possible, not really giving you much breathing room. The High Priestess in the reverse is also suggesting that you may struggle to spend wisely. So where you're trying your hardest to manage your money, you know, you're trying to, or you're not able to spend wisely because you're being rushed into decisions. You've also got the Devil there, who he's telling you that you need to stop giving into multiple directions where it comes to money. So part of your blockage then is also that you might be spending money in lots of different areas, or channeling your energy into lots of different things to try and get some, you know, some money back. But what you need to do is channel it into one particular thing or in one direction to get the reward. So if you've got your fingers in lots of pies, or you're doing lots of different jobs, maybe you are somebody that does a lot of different crafty things for your own business to sell, you know, it's suggesting that you pick one or two, you know, one main thing, not necessarily one item, but if you just throwing it out there, if you make jewelry, you make candles, you make crocheted things, you do paper crafts, it's suggesting pick one avenue, you know, crochet or paper crafts or jewelry, or yeah, and make that successful. Channel your energy into that. So instead of having a few mediocre things, you're, you know, perfecting one thing, and it suggests that you may be a little bit more successful with that, but at the moment you're just spreading yourself a little bit too thin across too many things. And that again could be with people, you know, you might be spreading yourself thin with too many people. It could very well be that instead of giving all these money to everyone else, you need to channel that into yourself. Now, in your core beliefs about money, again, we've got that Devil. Okay, so that again is, I mean, this is telling you that you need, you know, that your core belief is to channel all your energy into one direction. So you may not be doing that at the moment. Let's get some clarification on that. Yes, it's very much that you may not be doing that, and that could be part of your challenge, because you're just not channeling it. Potentially because you've got people trying to influence what you're spending your money on, you know, and you may be going along with that because that's what it suggests. It's very likely that you've got that many fingers in that many pies, because you've got that many people influencing you, that you're not able to control what it is you want to do. So we've got the Five of Wands that's come out, and that's in a challenge position on its side. And we've also got the Four of Pentacles that's come out as well for you. So that Five of Wands then is suggesting that, you know, as well as being part of your core belief that you need to channel things into something, your core belief is that you don't necessarily know how to manage your funds with that Five of Wands. So up here, that you are trying your hardest to do that, but this is suggesting that in the past, or, you know, growing up, you may not have been taught how to. So, you know, you may have a big core belief that you don't necessarily know how to manage your money. Now that doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it could be something where you need to go and then look it up. Okay, so again, potentially what you need to be channeled into is managing your money, managing those finances, because of what you want, not what everyone else wants. But yeah, it's just suggesting that you don't know how to do that. So potentially you could look online for some different ways to budget. There's lots of different things out there online. There's loads of different video. Don't, by all means, don't go for get rich quick schemes, or pyramid schemes. That's not what I'm referring to. But there's lots of budget advice out there on how you can cut down your costs, how you can, you know, make yourself a budget, work out what money goes where, and see what you can cut down in different places. You know, there's lots of tools out there like that can help. You'll find there's quite a lot of different charities out there as well that will help people with working out their finances and helping them to manage the money. Now, you've also got this Four of Pentacles. Now, he's suggesting that you may fear that you'll be lonely if you've got no money, or if you have not so much that you've got no money, but it's like you fear that if you don't spend out on other people, that they're going to walk away from you because they think you've got no money. But it's suggesting that you need to remember that, you know, what's important in your life. Money doesn't buy you happiness. What is it to you that is important? You know, what drives you? What is it you want? What is it that you love? What is the most important thing to you? Is making your friends happy what's important to you? Is making whoever's influencing you on your finances happy important to you? Or is your stability, your future, your getting what you want, spending the money on things that you would enjoy, is that what's important to you? You know, that's what's part of this core belief. At the moment, it looks as though you are literally looking at it as if everybody would abandon you if you had no money. And that's potentially what this core belief is. So maybe you've had some family dramas. Maybe you grew up where you felt like somebody was abandoned because they didn't have a job, you know, or because the finances were tight and things like that. But it looks as though that's kind of sunk into your upbringing potentially, and that could be where you're getting a few issues coming in. Now, just remember, if somebody doesn't want you around them because you've got no money, that doesn't say anything about you. That says something about them and their personality. And I'm not being horrible, but if somebody doesn't like you because you haven't got the money to spend on them, then they're nothing but a selfish pig. And do you really want them around you? You know, because to me, any relationship, whether it's friendship or a partnership, family, you know, it should be equal give and take. Fair enough where your mum and dad are concerned. If you're an adult, You might want to treat your parents because they did a lot for you when you were growing up, or most parents did a lot for you when you were growing up. Siblings, again, should be equal give and take. If they ain't buying you Christmas presents or birthday presents, don't bother buying them back. You're an adult. You don't have to buy things for people to make them happy. It's completely your choice on what you spend your money on. You've got free will. So people might be trying to goad you into spending money or, spending money on them. But it's completely your choice on whether or not you do. And if they don't like it because it's something not that they're not used to, well, tough, You very easily just turn around and say to them, well, it's your turn to start spending on me. And you'll soon know whether or not they are your friend, because if they start reciprocating and start spending back on you, then then they're a friend worth keeping around. If they don't and they walk off, they were just using you. And I know that's really hard to hear, but do you want people that are just using you in your life? And only you can make that decision. Right, now if you manage, so one of the things that you've got, so the changes that can improve your situation, we have this Page of Swords in the reverse. Now that Page of Swords is telling you that you should potentially look for different ideas on how to improve your finances. So again, potentially with this managing money, looking at different ways you can manage your money. Is there any finance courses you could go on? Is there anything, resources you can find on the internet? Can you find any books on managing your money? Is there anything, have you got any side jobs that you could pick up? I know we're saying up here, channel it all into one place, but is there anything that you could do with your time and your energy with regards to channeling it into one thing that would be more profitable than, doing little bits here and there? Could you potentially do overtime in your current job instead of getting a second job, because tax is a little bit higher in a second job than what it would be in your main job? All that sort of thing. Looking at different ways that you could potentially boost your income, as well as manage what it is that you've got already. It could very well be that you need to literally look at where you're spending your money, whether it's where do you buy your food from, swapping some different food styles out. So instead of going for branded products, go for the supermarket own brands. Maybe looking at your utilities, can you get a better, cheaper deal? All that sort of thing. Insurance, can you get it cheaper somewhere else? And you just, maybe shopping around might be a nice way of helping you save your money. Now we've got the Three of Pentacles, to clarify that, and we've also got the Chariot in the reverse. So that Three of Pentacles then is saying that, money does afford stability and options, and it does remove stress, but it doesn't buy you happiness. So again, stop spending on other people. It's not going to make you happy, okay? Also, keeping money to yourself is not going to make you happy. Yes, spending on things that you enjoy. So if you like going dancing, spending your time on an energy in a dance class, obviously will make you happy. If it's something where you like computer games, investing yourself into a computer console or a new game, that's going to make you happy. Having paper money and coins, or just having it sitting in your bank account, does that really make you happy? It's not really doing anything, is it? It's just looking pretty. But do pretty things make you happy? Some pretty things can make you happy, but when you're not really doing anything with it, yes, at the end game, if you're saving it up for something important or for some big purchase, yes, that will make you happy when you purchase it, but it's the purchased item that will make you happy. So could you get that item for a bit cheaper? That's the kind of thing that you need to be considering with that. With that Chariot then, that is in the reverse as well, that is excuse me, that's suggesting that you haven't yet made your decision, but once you have picked your path, it will be the right one. So stop hesitating, stop second guessing yourself, choose what it is you want and go with it. Okay, and if you manage to do that, then we have this Queen of Pentacles. Now she's currently in the reverse as your is your outcome. That's not necessarily anything bad. It just suggests that money may be tight at the moment, but eventually you will find it will no longer be an issue. Once you've managed to manage your money, it will stop being an issue for you, okay? But it might just be a little bit of a struggle and a little bit tight while you adjust and start managing things and stop spending on other people, okay? Because let's face it, that could be a little bit stressful if you start telling people you're not going to spend on them anymore and they just expect it. Because there's nothing worse than people that just, take. Now that Queen of Pentacles is being clarified by this Ace of Swords and also Temperance. Now Temperance is in the reverse again. So Temperance then is suggesting that you set your own goals and decide what it is you want and go for what you want. When she's in the upright, it's normally adapting to the needs of others. But when she's in the reverse, she's telling you to go for what you want for a change. Stop letting other people influence you and actually start going for what you want. Okay. And that Ace of Swords is just saying, success is coming, but you need to choose your path. You need to choose your allies and, whoever is going to be financially, whoever's going to be influencing you, you need to choose them wisely. So where you've got this in the reverse is your overall energy. If you manage to navigate these blockages and your core beliefs and you manage to change your situation, improve it, this is suggesting that you need to, pick those people that are in your energy, doing your influences, pick them wisely and choose your path. And like I say, this this Temperance is telling you, like I say, to, choose your goals, pick your goals. And once you've managed to get the right people in and you've picked your goals, that's when this Queen and things will start to improve. Okay, so doing all your managing of your money, telling people no, you're not going to be spending on them all the time, picking your allies, possibly cutting people off if you need to. That's what the Ace of Swords is also there. It's the sword of truth. It cuts people out. So yeah, possibly cutting some people off, and going with your goals, not other people's, picking what it is you want. Okay, so I'm also going to pull you a Angel of Abundance card to see if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to convey for you. Spirit, can we get an Angel of Abundance card for Taurus, please? Okay, so we have got successful funding. Okay, your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So where I was saying about channeling your ideas into one thing, channeling your energy into one thing, potentially what it is that you may need to make a decision on, what path you want to choose, is one of those creative ideas, and like I say, if you've not got all the funding to get it, crowdfunding, partnerships, or other investments are going to be available for you. Okay, so right, that is what we've got for you, Taurus. I hope this has helped. I did forget to tell you what day it is today. It's the 26th of June. I was about to say July. It's 26th of June. Hopefully, though, whenever this falls into your feed is when it should be relevant, because tarot readings are generally timeless. But just thought I'd let you know what day I am recording this in case you manage to watch it either today or tomorrow. Yeah. So thank you for joining me and good luck. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications when I post any more. Thank you.